Good day, good evening, good afternoon, whichever it happens to be, or wherever you are in the world. It's been a while since I last did a stream, didn't really have any ideas for what I wanted to do, and well, I've been playing World of Warships lately, so I figure, why not stream it? I'm absolutely terrible at the game, I've got a lot of ships, and that doesn't really account for much because you can get quite a few by being absolutely abysmal at the game. Now, I've been doing the dockyard missions for the Odin, which is, if I click here to somewhere, not click that one, click on the dockyard, and it will load it. And this is a thing where, if you don't know, you sort of play the game and you complete objectives. It basically builds a premium ship, and by the end of it, you have it. So I'm at this phase 13 at the moment, which is this stage here. So this is the ship that's being built currently. It's a German battleship thing. It's not actually that good from what I've heard, but whatever. A ship's a ship. I've got plenty of them. I don't mind having more of them. And I got 29 days and whatever to actually finish it. So we'll see if I can get through those directives. Now, I've been working on one that requires lots of main battery and secondary battery hits on targets. Well, playing German battleships, like the rather battered looking Bismarck here, works really well for those objectives, given, well, it has fast firing secondary guns, so if you can get in range, you rack up those hits pretty quickly. So, we may as well carry on with that, and see what happens. It's the weekend, so there should at least be fairly quick queues for this sort of thing. In fact, it's already loading into one, so that's good. I haven't actually played the German battleships all that much. I got the Bismarck when there was like a game event that you could complete, and then the reward at the end was literally getting the Bismarck itself. Uh, so I got it from that, and that's pretty much as far as I went with it. So what are we? Tier 6 to 8, okay, so we're top tier in this match. There is tier 8 carriers as well, so that's gonna suck for the guys that did tier 6. Like, you got the New Mexico, the Warspite, and the Leander. Like, they've got no real chance against a carrier 2 tiers higher than them. So that's a bit unfortunate. What have we got near us? We got... Oh, game audio might be a little loud, but we'll see. Got KGV, London, and Algier with us. So, that's not too bad. We can make that work, hopefully. We've actually got the not very good approach actually into A from this side, because an enemy could come up from the east, that's this bit down here, and we would not be able to see them until very close because of the island cover. But whatever. I'll go where the rest of the team goes, more or less. Hopefully not crash into this Algier here. And I kind of wish I had the upgraded hull already, because that would be really nice for actually making the rudder not so glacially slow. Or glacially, even. But these guys have collided with themselves already, so... Well done, lads. Well done. I'm sure there's something in that there about the British, but I'm not going to say anything. We've got a Tirpitz going this way at the moment. That looks to be the only obvious ship. Sinope and the York might be heading this way. Hard to tell, honestly. And I think our blob's sort of going more towards C and B. Which is fair enough, I might actually swing around and do the same. No point lone shipping it, that's not going to end well. Never ends well. I'm definitely much more of a cruiser guy if you remember any of my older videos or streams on this. So, trying to play battleships and trying to get used to terrible turn rates and slow reloads. That's painful.
All stations retreat.
He's not happy. And again, he's bottom tier in this match, so there's not a lot he could do. Plus, he's in an American standard type battleship, so he hasn't really got the speed to respond to much. What's it, the Skyne, something like that. I don't know. One of the European destroyers in B. So that'll be something to keep a lookout for.
All forces capture
Oh,
that area.
that'll be the Tirpitz, presumably. There's a Skyne, so I'll target him. Sinope. Let's see. Oh, not a great hit, and I really badly position myself right now. As I tend to do in battleships, because, like I said, they're not what I mostly play. I mean, I say that, but I think like the ship I've got the most play in at the moment is the Yamato. Oh, torpedo bombers. Now I'm actually fighting at a disadvantage here in terms of the ship's armor scheme, because the Bismarck's really got a older style turtleback armor layout, which is much more effective at shorter range, which I'm not fighting at. Oh, don't know why I fired then. That's not going to go anywhere. May as well swing back into B, because it looks like they don't actually have a lot here. But the Sinope's going into A with a Tirpitz circling it. The Destroyer's following down that way. No idea what the York's doing, and they've got a blob up by C otherwise. So, might not be terrible if me and the London here can sort of get this area. Such a small thing, but I love that little bell that they have for the engine telegraph in the German ships. Get that repair going, that'll be advantageous to us right now. See if there's anyone around here. No one's popped up immediately, so they might be a bit further away or just out of my spotting range anyway. Yeah, their destroyer swung down to A, so don't have to worry about him. There's only one destroyer on each team. Unfortunately, we already lost ours, so that's kind of frustrating, honestly. I mean, I'm a terrible destroyer player as well. Like, I'm bad at battleships, but I'm even worse in destroyers. I've only been using them where I have to on those directives, just to make them a little bit easier to get through. But, we'll see how we go.
Go on, beef.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get this guy here. Oh, what's he done? He's like crashed side on. Send a salvo that way. Two overpens, that sucks. Get some fire on these aircraft if I can. Monarch's presenting a good target, but I am, however, on my own right now, which is not a good position to be in. Gonna swing around.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord. Torpedos Achterhaus.
Oh. Oh, Citadel here, that's nice. Damn it.
Wir haben ein Leck unterhalb der Wasserlinie. Wir laufen schnell voll.
And of course bombers as well right now.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
Damn.
Problem gelöst.
Yep, knew that was gonna happen. Bad positioning, as I said. No surprise there. Don't know what our guys are doing. They've sort of huddled around C and they're not really doing anything from there. Which is not the most helpful, to say the least. But they could be doing a lot more. Really. Is, yeah, you've got... I don't know what our carrier is doing. He's just sitting up the back there. Got that... What's the Irian cruiser, whatever. I think he's just not doing anything. Oh, he is actually moving, so he's not AFK, he's just... looks like he was AFK because he was just sitting there on his own. Yeah, well. May as well quit back to port and switch to another ship because I'm not going to wait out for that battle. So what actually do I need to do? Otherwise... See, I'm working on this one, which is American or German battleships. I suppose, actually, I could take out one of my American battleships. What would be a good one? I suppose, actually, Arizona might be pretty good because it's got 12 guns. Increases the chances of actually hitting something with those guns. John Doe, the former, was it Steven Seagal or whatever, when they had that brief partnership with him. Don't know what that was about, but that improves my traverse time, so I'll go with that. Now, I actually haven't played this ship in ages either, so maybe it wasn't the best pick to go with here, but we'll see. Okay, carriers is annoying because, well, Arizona has like no anti-aircraft weaponry really. So, not the best position. However, we should be able to at least damage most of these ships. So that's a good start. Now I need to find out where's everyone actually going to go. Because the thing with the American standard ships, like the Arizona, is you top out only at like 21 knots or so. So if everyone's going quick in one direction, you can't change course because you can't keep up. Which can be problematic. But not much else you can do about it, really. There's a New Mexico directly ahead of us. Mitsuki and an Aoba. I don't know what happened to my voice there. Go away, email notification, I don't care. About there-ish. That was probably wrong, because I always suck at leading my shots. Oh wait, no, there you go, 2 citadels. That was actually good shot. I'm impressed. And you got a Sharnwurst and a Nagato going this way too. I think he's actually going slow, so I overled there. Yep, definitely overled on that shot. I should try and swing back towards the friendly ships, given my lack of aim, which means right now I'm a pretty good target. Only 1 hit, but that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm not going to help out with that. Omahari's way out of my range. I forgot how slow these turrets turn as well. Oh, that wasn't too bad. 2 overpens, but actually landed some hits.
All stations, reporting position of a strategic target.
Try and keep my bow towards the Sharnos and Nagato down south, because they could easily pen me here. That was bad. Oh, I got 1 hit on him. Better than no hits. Carrier bombing him a bit.
Get back! Get back!
He really wants someone to get back. There we go.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
The ship is on fire!
Oh, Nagato's turning, so that was not a good time to fire there.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Now waiting for torpedoes from this guy. Oh, at least I got some.
Torpedoes support! Torpedoes astern!
Well, I managed to avoid his torpedoes, but I did run aground, so makes me a sitting target at the moment, which is not so good. I should really be using HG on the destroyer, but I can't be bothered switching over. Oh. Ah, so close. That one stray shot that went nowhere near where I wanted it to go, but almost accidentally hit something. Well, this is gonna hurt.
Main turret critically damaged.
Oh, I actually got a decent hit on him there. Let's try and swing round. Get away from these islands that I've gotten too close to. Switch over to HE. Oh, I can hear in the background I've apparently got music from the game playing, just really quiet for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but yeah, I normally have the music turned off entirely. Someone detonated. There's a Farragut in that smoke somewhere. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, we've lost a lot of ships that seem to have split up a lot, so...
The ship is on fire. Requesting fire on the designated target.
And those rocket planes are coming towards me, so that's good.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. That was a great battle.
Was it? I don't think it was, buddy. Switch back to the AP. And try and regroup with the Colorado. That was pretty good. Yeah, my issue is I can't really protect myself from both of these ships because of their positions. Of the two, the Nagato's got the scarier guns, so... is the one I kinda want to take out if I can. Look at that dispersion. Yep, that wasn't very good.
The ship is on fire.
No, it's not. Stop worrying. He's gonna turn away now, isn't he? Yep. So bad at leading when they start turning.
Problem solved, sir.
Although that was pretty good. Swing our guns around.
The ship is on fire. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Got him.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Oops, didn't mean to launch the spotter plane. But whatever, I'm down. Well, I did a lot more that match than I did against the others. Even the Bismarck, that is. But, like the other match, this one seems to be pretty much a foregone conclusion by this point. So you got the carrier over there, the Furious, basically being hassled by a destroyer right now. Oh, ship suddenly became very buoyant when it split in half there. Not sure how that works.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
But he might actually be able to get him with those rocket planes. Yeah, he did as
Good
well.
show. Much obliged.
Nicely done. And Nagato, this one is like near full HP, but I don't know what he's been doing all match. I mean, we've equalized the stakes. There's 3 battleships and a carrier on both teams. 2 Colorados, one way at the back over there. I'm not sure why he's in the A line.
Stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
But pretty much from here, it's the carriers that are going to make or break how the match goes. And we lost ours, so I think it's pretty much determined that they're going to win this simply because they've got a carrier and we don't. That's usually the way it goes. What's Nagato doing? You got 2 Colorados hiding up the back. Nagato's actually somewhere where we can fight. But that does make him a bit more exposed. Yep, there he goes. That was nasty.
Reporting the position of a strategic target. Attention. Reporting the target position.
See what these 2 Colorados are doing. They should ideally both be firing on that New Mexico.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Don't think... I mean, there they are, but whether they can actually score hits is another matter because he's fairly well angled to both of them.
Designated target. Affirmative.
But they should have this. But then you got the issue of, well, a Scharnhorst over there, and then a carrier the other side of the map that they got to try and get as well. Which I don't really see them being able to do. Like, theoretically they can, but realistically I don't really see it happening. Especially given there's only like 3 minutes left. Well, they got the New Mexico, that's good.
stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
You can try. Don't think they're gonna get this though. So we swing on over to this guy. You can see compared to both of them, he's presenting pretty much just his bow.
Acknowledged.
So they're not going to be able to get shots on him quite so easily.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Because yeah, if they could somehow sink this guy, they'd be able to sort of equalize it. But that Colorado is basically down because he's being concentrated by the carrier so much. And the other one, I don't know what he's doing. He's like hiding at the land there. Yep. No surprises to that. And then this guy, yeah. Don't know what he's doing. But, oh well. We lost that one. Almost certainly lost the other one as well. Oh dear. We'll wait this one only because it's not really worth jumping straight out to the other one. Even though we know what the outcome's going to be. Like in this chase, the Sharnos is going to win because he's a lot faster. And then, yeah, you got the carrier planes as well. Like, if I'd been the carrier, I would have moved up by now. Because then you've got your planes that got a shorter distance to fly. It surely means they can be more effective in battle. There we go, defeat. Battle time expired. Enemy 1. But at least I'm getting some of these done, so that's something. Not the ones I want really done, but some of them. And yeah, we lost it the Bismarck one as well. Let's switch back to the Bismarck. Did I got it here? Yes, I do. Just because it makes it so much easier with the rapid fire secondaries to get the hits needed, which is what I'm after. Like, I'm not really after the rest of things. Bottom tier now. With also higher areas. That's gonna go well, I'm sure.
Gefechtsstation.
So A is like the obvious, but that also seems like it's going to be a bad location to go right now. Because there's just so much land around it to mask people. But we'll try it. That's all we can do is try it. If we fail, we fail. And then we just back a port, start again on something else. That's just how we do. So we got Denodon over there, Baltimore and a Jutland. May as well speed up. Try and keep up with the Baltimore a bit, because at least he'll have decent AA. Not that shipboard AA seems to do a lot to carriers since the rework. It's like, sure, you can take a few planes down, but they still get their strikes through anyway. So you got a Reichele and or however you pronounce it, a Bismarck, and then obviously, what's that going to be? Probably the Kagero, maybe? I think it's hard to tell. Actually, that might be the European one. I've not really been paying all that much attention to them and what their torpedoes are. Those look fast, so it could have been them. That was bad. No, this is why I like the rapid fire cruisers, because at least I've got a chance of hitting something with them, because I can't aim. There's a Kagero.
Capture that area.
So I'm gonna take these torps. Yep, knew that. Yep. And I can't be bothered waiting that one out because that's going to be utterly boring to watch. Being first to die having done absolutely bugger all in the match. Oh well. Where is Arizona here? I'll switch back to that one. Actually, I don't think I've got it listed, do I? No. Let's just switch back to it. Try something else. This map again. Well, I'm not going to head down to A because that's just a dumb decision to go that way. I'm just going to, yeah, stick towards B and C. There's quite a few carriers. Not quite carriers, sorry, destroyers as well. And Arizona doesn't have that big torpedo bulges. It's got a little bit, but not much. Or rather, visually they look quite prominent in the model, but in the stats they're not because reasons, I guess. Pensacola, Fuso, Roma there. One of the destroyers gone to sea. Dunkirk. Going more or less a broadside. I think I overled. Yes, I did. Whatever. Oh, there's a Farragut. Farragut, pretty close one too, actually. But so try and get a shot on him. Oh, that was fair. More damage than most of my salvos tend to do. So that's something. Yeah, they're doing what usually happens on this map is whichever team spawns at the south tends to all go towards A. Which is exactly what they're doing and why I didn't go that way. I want target the Dunkirk, please. Swinging around, so not gonna work. I may as well hold my fire at the moment.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Where you got cruisers over there, I'm gonna avoid them. Try and get past. I get that for so he's what 18.5, so I might just get him.
Enemy battleship detected.
Like I could use the scout plane, but I don't really want to use it at the moment. We'll try and duck in here. Probably an absolutely terrible idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, that Dunkirk's bow 1. So is that Fuso now as well. See how that goes. Well, that was pretty good. That was a solid hit on him.
Our team has taken the lead.
攻撃目標の座標を指定する
He turning? Yeah, he's turning, okay. I may as well fire at the Fuso. Someone else did a good hit on him there, or was that a torpedo? Dunno. That roamer at the back there. Not even sure if my armor can pen him. I think it can. Let's try and get this shot on the Normandy. Yeah, not bad. Oh, incoming shells from that Nagato. Yep, out. That Fuso's still running. Send another lot the Normandy's direction. That was better. Oh, I just realized I don't have the AA thing set up on here. Not that it matters because the AA is terrible. But it has it. Turn around this island. That Akatsuki right there is a bit close. Decent hit on him. 5 over 10s, but still 5 over 10s of battleship guns. Gonna do good damage. Although now I'm gonna expect torpedoes coming in anytime soon, pretty much.
Our victory is in sight.
Oh, close. All over pins though. Oh, briefly spotted the Akatsuki there. Switch over to HE.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Enemy battleship detected.
That got him.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
He's taking a bit of fire there. Oop. I swing myself around. No, that's not gonna work. But doesn't matter. We won anyway. Victory, that's always nice to see. Switch back to the Bismarck again. Can I get the better hull yet? No, I cannot. That's a pain. I could afford it if I used free XP, but I don't want to use it. And I suppose I better grab container, not that I really care. Yeah, let's go through the loot box things, come on. How far off are we? Yeah, so need like 200, just under 200 more. Okay. Tier 10 match, but not tier 10 carriers at least. 3 destroyers per team is an issue though.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
So, which direction is going to be best to go here? I don't really know. I'm going to probably sort of go, I guess, in the middle. Sort of push ahead. Maybe. Hopefully not get as massively out of position as I did last time. That would not be so good. That didn't end well. Salem and Venezia over here, along with a Gene Bar and a Bismarck. Some of them are gone this way. Most of our ships are keeping well back though. I don't have great concealment on this because I don't have the concealment captain skill. I've only got like whatever it is, manual fire for secondaries and the extended range thing to make them more useful. I haven't got the camo yet, which we'll see. I don't even know if I'll take that skill or go for the one that reduces the amount of fires given. There tends to be a lot of fires.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer gesichtet. Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. Oh. Well done. Yeah, the whole getting in the right position in the first place is hard. I mean, I've always sort of spec'd for secondaries, no matter which ship I'm playing, just because they're satisfying to watch. They may not be that good a lot of the time, but they're still satisfying. Got torpedo bombers coming in, of course we do, because I ran aground. I made myself an easy target. I was hoping I could turn into them enough there to get them before they armed, but I was just too slow. Really need that upgraded rudder. This base hull is so slow to turn. I mean, I know German battleships have the maneuverability of an island in the first place, but still. Yeah, the turtleback letting the AP bombs just do massive damage is a real problem for sure. And of course, me playing it means I'm always in a terrible position and can't take advantage of the ship in the first place. Now let's quit out. Actually, instead of switching to the Arizona again, where is it? I'll take the Georgia. I haven't used that one in a bit. I'll chuck the same guy on it though. I know I play far too aggressively to ever do well at this game. I just enjoy it, so even though I do badly, that doesn't really matter. As long as you have fun. However, getting nuked quite early on, that's not so fun. Oh well, tier 8 and 10 match, unsurprising. But interestingly, it looks like the only tier 10s are in destroyers. Two of the Hullens and then the, what was it? Daring, yeah.
Battle starts.
Concealment's definitely nice. You can sort of dictate the terms of engagement there. So you can say whether you want to try and engage or withdraw, whereas because the ships are again the size of an island, they're very easy to spot. Maybe not quite so easy to spot as like Japanese ones, but still quite bad for that. Now Georgia has really nice secondaries as well, but you have the downside of it's an Iowa hull, so basically everything and everyone can pen you pretty much at any angle.
Acknowledged.
But not quite so sluggish in the agility at least, so that's something at least. And it's got engine boost, which I basically don't tend to use a lot unless retreating, because it's just far too easy to overextend if using it.
Affirmative.
A lot of their team seems to be going towards A at the moment.
Thank you. Affirmative.
So if I stick over here, we might be okay. Depends on what else is coming this way. They've already got something here, which I'm going to assume is one of the destroyers. But until I can actually see it, I can't really comment. Oh, Savetsky Soyuz over there, so at least we know he's going this way. Haven't really seen what else is going this way yet. Carrier's busy down south. Oh, daring.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Roger.
Probably not one I'd be able to hit, given only 6 guns. So 6 guns and terrible aim is not a great combination.
Enemy battleship sighted.
I'll take a pot shot at him. I don't know what speed he's going at, so... not terrible. I missed, but at least I sort of went in the right direction. That's a good thing.
Gutes Spiel allesamt. Achtung, melde Zielposition. All forces, capture that area.
Try and dodge a collision there. Not a great angle there.
Teammate, I need your support. Affirmative. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Oh, that was alright, a hit there. And there he goes. That was a good shot between myself and the Bismarck.
Our team has taken the lead.
Quick return trip to port, that one. Now, I am not... Yeah, the overmatch is pretty much the only thing that saves me with the Georgia. The ability to, you know, do damage regardless of angling. They're going to hit his bow and overpen. I can pretty much guarantee that. Oh, 2 regular pens and an overpen. That was okay.
Capture that area. All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Well, Carolina's hiding behind an island, so he's not in a great spot for me to hit. The Albemarle, I don't even know where he is. I don't even know. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Albemarle, something like that. The Soyuz, I think, is still probably going to be in more or less the same area.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung. Acknowledged.
Oh, he just took a nasty hit from someone. That was nice. No worries, what's that? Where's Hound Dog? Glad to, you enjoyed watching something. Even though it's mostly been me doing terribly. Was he still? No, he's turning. Damn it. I'll still take a pot shot at him. No, didn't do anything. Let's get that speed boost on, why not?
Engine boost activated.
Try and reposition ourselves a bit.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, took out one of his turrets. Soyuz sent a salvo in, but didn't really do much. They've both only got their aft turrets facing this way, so they can't bring all their firepower to bear. Bismarck sitting in the sea at the moment. Holland's moving down south. I think that's where they're aiming, right? Yeah, they're not aiming at me at the moment. Which is fine. I'm happy with that. Yeah, the album is concealed. Yeah, they got an Amagi down south, which seems to be what they're focusing on, and they're actually sitting broadside to him looking at the map.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
That was bad.
Warship sighted.
Yeah. At this range, it seems you can't really do a lot of damage, especially at that angle too. Is he gonna turn more broadside to me? Dodge those torpedoes? Seems like it. About there.
Our victory is in sight.
I don't think I let enough. Oh, actually, no.
Enemy cruiser detected.
That was fairly decent, even though it was all overpens. It's a nice thing about big guns, I suppose, is even when they overpen, they do good damage. He's still not aiming at me either. He's still sailing nice and broadside. If I could just get a citadel, that'd be nice. Although I'm starting to draw fire now, so...
Engine boost deactivated.
Enemy aircraft carrier sighted.
Yeah, he's really focused more on, I guess, the Amagi. Although he's turning away now, that's disappointing. That Midway is just sitting still as well by the look of it. He's not even doing anything. I don't know why so many carrier players don't even bother to at least set somewhere on their map to go. Like, how hard is it to just hit M, click somewhere, and go? Because if you sit still, it just leaves you outpaced. Got Bismarck sitting way at the back there, Alaska as well. Soyuz is turning again. And he's in secondary range now too. There we go, Citadel. And secondaries are going too. I still wish secondaries were more accurate. Nope, but we won. Shame I couldn't finish him off, he was that close to being taken down. But it's nice to actually get a win. They're not that common. And it's also unsurprising that I survived the battle. That's also not very common. So, completed the earn base, completed that combat missions one. Still got to do like 150 more, 148 to complete that mission. They're just dailies, aren't they? Yep, just dailies, just dailies, just dailies, whatever. Helen is alright. Yeah, I didn't do that great. Look, well down from the bottom of the list. But, whatever. Still, 91k damage, pretty good. I mean, 66 of those on the Soyuz. And then that Baltimore shot, but that's not too bad. Back to port. Yep, that Bismarck match ended now already. Did terribly, unsurprisingly. But I got the first win on Georgia, so that got the plus 200% that I was after. Let's get this one out the way again. Take care. Yep, that's that one out the way. Let's see, what do I want to go with? I do want to try and get the Bismarck to work. Much as I don't like playing it, I want to get it working. Maybe it'll work better when it's not on stock hull. That's usually the case. It's a purely tier 8 match, that's rare. Pretty much always bottom tier in most of the time I play. I guess weekend, Sunday afternoon, so there's going to be lots of people on, I'd assume.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
That guy, the announcer, really likes to yell. It's what it sounds like to me. I think part of my issue with playing the German ships is I always tend to overextend because, yeah, I play aggressively. And they're much stronger later in the game than they are at the start of it. So much as I want to, I've got to try and prevent myself from just charging headfirst at everyone and everything. That's just a good way to get sunk, as experience has shown. What sort of intelligence data do you want? Do you want what sort of food they're having on board? That'd be useful information to know, I'm sure. Megami, North Carolina, Massachusetts. And a Tirpitz heading this way. The other thing that's not really been working for me with Bismarck is the absolutely abysmal dispersion that all the German ships have. I mean, my Hindenburg's got decent dispersion, but it's also, you know, a cruiser. And I failed with that shot, I'm pretty sure. Yep, too far behind him. Don't show broadside, come on, turn. Fortunately, they fired at the Massachusetts and not me. Wish I had a Massachusetts, but I don't want to spend the money on it at the moment. I got the Alabama, but the Alabama is just not as good. He's turning away. Tirpitz is turning in. I'm going to turn back towards that island because being out in the open ocean is not really that great an idea. And there's that range upgrade for the Bismarck too, but I just don't really see the need for it. I mean, it just means that when you fire, you're much easier to be spotted from across the map from someone. And then the fact that, well, the dispersions are bad, that you're not really going to be actually doing anything with that range in the first place. At least that's my view of it. It's just, if you're not going to really benefit it, what's the point? No one else. No one's in a good position for firing right now. So that Tirpitz is heading bow in. There he goes. He did what I do. Charge in. Got Megami with a Halloween outfit. Yep. Outfit? Not outfit. Ammo. Same thing. Totally the same thing.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Oh, Akizuki. This is where the secondaries are actually useful against destroyers.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
They're too far away. So we'll keep pushing. Because they're retreating anyway.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Requesting support.
Like a Massachusetts not doing anything at there. Looks like it.
Good show.
There's also a lot of Massachusetts actually around when playing. There's pretty much every match is at least one or two. I suppose it's a good ship, but yeah, there's a lot of them. Come on guys, why are you turning away? They've not got much this way, so you don't need to be retreating. That just gives them a chance to push forward themselves. I think I massively overled that. I did. Whatever. Ow.
Feueralarm.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff entdeckt.
Sure, that's gonna bounce, but I'll take a shot at him anyway.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Torpedos auf Backbord.
I get a good shot at this Megami. Not quite. But he is going to have to turn, so I can try and take advantage of that. Yeah, just overpins.
Fire alarm!
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff entdeckt. Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
Again, another stationary carrier. Don't know why they even bother. They may as well just be playing as one of these island airfields. For as much moving that they do. Oh, that was a nasty hit. Ah, because I'm sort of broadside to that North Carolina. That'll do it. And Megami got me. Whatever. Pretty badly that match too. Not much damage done.
That's how it's done.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Well done, Commander. Okay.
At least it was a victory, I suppose. Getting closer with that mission too. But of course it was the win where I did basically bugger all. 38. How much do I need for the upgrade? 52. God damn it. Still too far. Entirely tier 8 match again. Fun.
Gefechtsstation.
May as well head north here. Why did the Edinburgh and the Amagi do the same? And the Amalfi, I suppose. What's the aircraft spotting range anyway? 10.6, yeah. Quite large. They got a Bismarck and a Amagi, Amalfi and an Akizuki. Going this way at
Alle
least.
Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Was it the Yocharov or something? I think he's heading this way as well.
Attack enemy aircraft.
Torpedo bombers going for the Amagi. They got one strike in. Oh babe, every single one of those hit. Which is something I can't do when I'm playing. When I play as a carrier, I just can't hit. Granted, I've only really been using the Hermes because I got the Ranger and Ryoju, however you pronounce it, from having had them before the rework. But I didn't want to play them without knowing how to play carriers. I was like, alright, I'll try playing the... I'll try playing with the Hermes. And I just can't hit anything.
Attention, support that target.
Get a turn on this Amalfi. Oh, the ducky's here too. But didn't mean to launch those.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
Keep doing that, I keep hitting the wrong key and using the wrong consumable.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer gesichtet.
Right, out turn these torpedoes. Oh, gonna take that one, yes.
Höhenbruch. Wasser dringt schnell ein.
At least I could repair it.
Problem gelöst. Katapultjäger kehrt zum Schiff zurück. Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
I don't know if he's gonna swing down south. Try and wait for this repair. It comes off cooldown. We're getting flanked down south, which is not so good. It'll actually push back up north, the other side of this island. All you've got is that Amagi and a Bismarck up there. It feels like that's the better thing to do, so they're not drawing fire from all the battleships down south as well. Ah, one ricochet, that's annoying.
Wir haben ein Leck unterhalb der Wasserlinie. Wir laufen schnell voll.
Well, he used his torpedo thing there, the torpedo reload booster. My hydro comes off cooldown soon, so I'll use that as well. There he is.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer entdeckt. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Got him.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer versenkt.
And they're on our cap, unsurprisingly now.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer gesichtet. Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
It's turning away, which is a shame, but... I got that Massachusetts down south. Oh, I can't although there's an island between him and me now.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Katapultjäger kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
That salvo's gonna miss.
Gesichtet.
Yep.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
Hold on, I just want to take out that cruiser because he's in trouble.
Protect the base.
Not going to be able to do anything about the base from here, mate. There we go.
Requesting support.
Seems a bit late for that. Oh well, that should be that stage of the mission completed at least. It wasn't entirely to waste.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Don't know what our carrier's doing, but he's gonna get sunken here. Fire the offer, yes he is. Well, they managed to actually, surprisingly, take out most of the ones that were pushing the cat. But we've got, like, nothing left of our own either, so it's not like this is actually going to end particularly well.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
Especially when they're surrounded.
Warship.
Oh, and phone, of course.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
Well, that was totally unexpected, but there we go. What happens when you just do an impromptu stream and haven't actually done any preparedness for it? The phone goes off and you have to deal with it, but no matter. Didn't do too badly that match. And I finished that mission, so let's jump to the dockyard. Oh, got a cinematic now. Ah, for launching, I suppose. See, it's launched, and now it's in fitting out stage, so... Okay. I didn't know that was a thing, but that's a thing. So, phase 14 is just launching the ship. Which it's been done. It actually looks like it might be more of a ship soon, because it's in water. It's still got, like, nothing else on it, but hey, it's there, and then I've got a few more stages to do until it's actually finished, but we're getting there. So now I'm up to the next stage. So, what do we gotta do? Win battles, okay. 25 spotted. They can be done in anything. Receiving, that can be done in anything. Earn credits, that can be done in anything. Earn basic speed, that can be done in anything too. Cause damage to ships, it's got to be battleship of everything but US for some reason. And then cause damage to ships with the main battery there, that's cruisers. Main battery hits the thing. Interesting. Okay, so may as well try and do this one here. Which I've got Japanese ships, I've got or Japanese battleships, I've got German battleships, I do have British ones, but I haven't played them much. And then of course the Bismarck, but I can't be bothered playing the Bismarck War at the moment. But let's just go with something else. Although I might actually end the stream there for now, because the phone call has really thrown me off everything. So, sorry about that. Pretty uneventful stream. Not very great, and of course my battles weren't very good, but that is what it is. Hope you enjoyed watching in any case, and until next time, I'm Denodon. Safe sailing.